Alright, we got Ionia versus Freljord for some, certain match, featured matches. What is going on, if anything?
Let's see. I believe. Oh yeah, the story behind it was this Freljord ambassador to Ionia lost a game of cards, got pissed, and wants to fight them on the fields. Yep. All right. So bands come out. JGD, DGA. No idea what those mean.
They probably don't know how to spell. Poor people. I mean, I can understand Ionia, but Freljord too?
Yeah, Ionia is probably afraid of spelling things because of their history with it. But Freljord, come on, you should be, showing off your mad spelling skills to scare those little ninjas. All right, so looking like a potential Kennen ADC. Heard he was used in Worlds. Is that right?
Yep, Fnatic. And now people are being dumbasses and attempting to stimulate it. But, they're not pro players, and this really doesn't work that well unless you know how to play around it. But,
Yeah.
but just don't let your dreams be dreams, I guess. Just have them horribly crushed by other people.
Yeah. Yep. It's you gotta realize at some point when you see the pros do something totally weird, it's because they're pro players and have practiced the crap out of that. Doesn't
Unless you're Faker. I mean,
Yeah.
he pulled off AP Tonkat Schmidt in one, but I don't think that means you can.
Yep, pretty much. Alright, so we are seeing Wukong and Yasuo locked in for Ionia. This would be a rather physical, damage-heavy team.
I mean, there's a Kennen, and they all just press R right now, it looks like, for Ionia. They have a whole bunch of champions that press R. Is Dark Omega going to go for a crit-based champion?
No surprise there if he does. So yeah, we are seeing
There's
that.
also a lot of R pressing on Freljord right now as well, with that Trinimir and the Anivia. And Gragas as well. A whole bunch of these guys really want to press R right now.
Yep. This game is going to be officially rated R.
Udyr's not that much of an... Well, actually, he could be a very big R presser as well, depending on what stance he prefers. Oh, we got Olaf. He likes pressing R. And Darius also likes pressing R.
Yep.
No, we're going back to Rex. Tom Can. These aren't Ionian champions, I just realized.
Yeah, they don't all get everybody. I believe, yeah, there has been some...
Akali likes to Ari likes to press R.
Yeah?
I think about it, a lot of well, actually not all champions like to press R.
And we're waiting for... they can't...
Is that that's... You can't...
Yeah,
and there we go. Slow clap for Ionia.
Okay, we gotta have a remake. And we need to re-invite Guy Guy.
I don't know who the hell dodged. Possibly a guy. It was possibly Fears.com. No, wait, he left. I have no clue who left.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe it was Vladimir
guy.
Lenin.
And he left again.
No, that was someone else that left. That was this beast guy that left now.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be delayed a bit. So yeah, we need. So yeah, Guy had to leave because they had the weird Kha'Zix pick, and then when we got him back in, the Beast guy left. So we're just trying to get more people in here.
Ionia crit fails on picking a champion. Result, game is remade and they lose one player. What a crappy crit fail for them. I mean, they can't even open a library without blowing it up. Didn't they crit fail and then roll like a 2 or 3? Hey, it's this Jondor guy. I know of him. He's on the form game every now and then. You're calling him a silver or bronze without him being ranked? Wow. Rather bold statement there, my friend. Are you sure there are very different layers of bronze? Bronze has many different layers, just like an ogre. Some layers are far worse than others. Very quick banding going on here right now. Maybe they're thinking about how to spell finally. You got a D. You got another D. Up, D, 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 G. I don't think they know how to spell once again. Yep, they don't know how to spell, and neither does Freljord. Great job, you guys. Great job. At least the pick and banning up. Yes, it is. It's going very quickly this time. Seems like they have an idea of what champions they want to play. Ooh, we might have a Yi come out this time instead. I thought it was Lee Sin. There was a Lee Sin locked in as well. It will be a Master Yi jungle this time. Yes, he does. He likes to press R, but he also likes to press Q. He also every now and then he has to remember to press E, and if they're really, really, really good, they press W really quickly. Just like really quickly, and then they don't press W anymore. Just for the auto reset. Either that, or it's just really easy to play because you just press R and then you press E, and congratulations, you did a combo. And oh look, they just lost like a third of their health. Good job, Anivia. Very skill. Much wow. And Ionia is hovering over AIDS right now. Not to mention, force the enemy team to focus you, and if they don't focus you, they die, but if they do focus you, they still die. It's fun. It's really fun if the enemy... It's really fun if they have a hypercarry AD carry like a Draven or a Jinx. And then while you're trying to kill the fucking support, the hypercarry AD carry is just murdering your face. Because if you try to kill her, the support's gonna be like, no. But if you don't try to kill her, the support's gonna be no. So you just get a whole giant cockblock of no from Soraka. That's fun. Sejuani support. It's gonna be the bear. Oh, no. No. Well, I know Nunu's W really is rather fitting. Blood Boil, because his E makes my blood boil. Because, it's almost as hard as the CC as Wither. Because slow, plus attack speed slow, turns out is really actually one of the hardest CCs in the game. Because it's so much more annoying. But overall, I'd say bot lane should probably, even though it's AD carry Kennen, they have Soraka, so pretty much just recklessly trade, don't die, and you win the lane. Just laugh as Soraka heals you up while they're just forced to slowly whittle down and die. Top lane depends on how well the Wukong plays. Because if in a bad matchup, like they don't really know how to play the champions, Tryndamere is going to win. But if the Wukong really knows how to play Wukong, the Wukong can take it. Jungle is going to be whether or not Gragas makes a big impact early on compared to Yi. But if he doesn't do anything and Yi is allowed to scale up and just farm, Yi will outshine him late game. And Zed just comes down to how well his Zed mechanics are, and whether or not Mushroom can actually land a stun. They also have made exist synergy with Gragas in there. Gragas and Nunu really generally don't work well together. Nunu likes to keep them in his ulti. Gragas says, you get the hell away. But they also run the risk of a Kennen Wukong wombo combo of just wrecking their face of CC change phase. If Wukong gets in there and they're knocked up, then they're going to get stunned by Kennen. And then during that time, Yi can just tear through all of them instantly, except for Tryndamere, who goes Tryndamere things. But he's probably just going to be pushing the entire game, because that's what Tryndamere does. very fun. I don't think Mushroom's gonna actually split glitch with that teleport, though, honestly. She's like a wave pusher and wave controller, but she doesn't duel very well.
Yep. Okay, let's see what skins are going to be used. Alright, just getting to loading screen. Let's see. Swamp Master Kennen, SKT1Z, Assassin Master Yi. We got Wodash and Superfan Gragas.
Ooh, that Assassin Master Yi skin update looks pretty nice.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting new splash art.
They better keep that Star Wars Master Yi, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that would be disappointing if he's no longer a Jedi.
That would, like, ruin the whole point of the skin. If he is not a Jedi, there's, like, no point even buying that skin, because that was the whole point of it, was you get to be Jedi. So, what kind of ADC does Kennen end up being? Is he like an early game bully, late game? Like, how's it end up playing? Do you know?
Kiting stun bot.
Okay, so he just tries to kite you.
You get a decent amount of attack speed, and then you just stun them repeatedly while you're just whipping them down with your empowered autos and whatnot.
Okay.
It's hard to pull off because you have to know how to use everything and land everything like pretty well. Know when to ulti as well. Like there are times where you should go in and you shouldn't go in as AD Cannon.
Yeah.
Because you're a squishy little shit without Azanias.
Yeah. ADCs are always
Cannon is the first one to buy though.
Yep.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, ADCs are always supposed to be, like the last people to go in, always stay in the back line. But when you want to get that Kennen ult off, you want to actually kind of get in there in the middle of the fight.
Oh, who's gonna be the last one to buy? Will it be Dark? Up. It is Mushroom. You are the last one to buy, Mushroom. Good job. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just saying things. Alright, everyone got the warding trinket at level 1, but looks like Freljord is looking to invade, possibly? No, they're just grouped up.
So we do see Soraka.
And
Soraka buys the early pink ward, drops it in Tribush. No, pink wards are useful. I just personally don't see much point getting them level 1 because you're not going to be getting much use out of like a pink ward for the first 3 minutes or so. So rather get a vision ward and get your pink ward later.
I'll drink you under the table.
And Zed is doing something I really hate. He's just sitting there mid lane instead of watching for the new invade.
Oh yeah,
or any invade.
I don't know what it is, but increasingly just the mid and top laners refuse to ever do anything. They refuse to look for invades.
And then they get pissed off at you when you die to an invade.
Yeah, there are some times where I'm just like, okay, screw it. If you're not going to even sit there and look for invade, I'm just not going to gank your lane.
But then that makes you the bad guy as well.
Yeah, they do get on tail. Like, literally just yesterday I was playing a game, and this Echo was standing in the middle of mid lane like, hey, they're acting like they're going to invade. Just watch it. And he's just like, no. And so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to gank mid. And he just started raging the hell off.
Oh, that's interesting. You did not take Q first. That is actually a much stronger ability to take level 1. Wait, that's a mid lane. What?
Mid lane Tryndamere? What the hell? Were they just like worried that Anivia would be assassinated by Zed? Because she can actually handle Zed pretty well.
But that's actually pretty bad for Tryndamere, though, because, like, Zed doesn't have that much of an issue against Tryndamere.
Yeah,
You
Zed can
keep
do
him
pretty
poked
well
down
against
from
melee
range.
champions.
As long as he doesn't keep taking those free, autos to the face, anyway,
Yeah.
and lands the Qs on Tryndamere, that's how you keep him down.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing on Zed, you can just, kite out Tryndamere all day. Q him anytime Tryndamere gets near you, you can use your shadow to dash away and still do damage on him because your shadow's right there where he is.
I don't think he's very used to the jungle. He doesn't know that you're supposed to kill the small raptors first.
Yeah.
Oh look, Dark talking about his signature champion of critting, and oh, he could probably kill him right now.
Yeah, the Ignite is down, minions attack him, potion's burning, but it's not really much. A flash from Zed would finish the deal, but he's not actually using flash.
Flash Q, flash Q, flash Q, go, come on.
He had flash the whole time. Flash, flash, flash.
Flash Q.
There it is!
There we go, buddy.
Now you can
there's a
try to
fight
help
going on down there.
He may not want to fight this by himself, but we'll see how it plays out. Gragas actually isn't trying to fight. Zed will miss his Q, Gragas will miss his E and get himself killed as Master Yi Alpha strikes him.
Yep, and that's why you need to watch out for your fat booty.
Gragas grabbing Ranger's Trailblazer. I've never really found Gragas to need it. He has decent enough sustain in the jungle without it.
Yeah, but he has a rather somewhat slow clear even with the barrel, so people just say it's that way he can clear a bit faster.
Okay, so it's not about sustain, it's just speed.
Clear speed, yeah. Tanks generally have a slow clear speed.
So yeah, we are seeing top lane Anivia getting some good harass on Wukong, but she is out of mana and she can't really do anything without mana. Wukong can still do auto attacks. Her auto attacks really don't
And
do much.
Wukong is not using his flask, he's instead using health potions. He should pop that flask instead.
Yeah.
It refills for free.
Yeah, refills for free.
And not to mention it gives you mana.
Yeah, he'd be much better off right now if he'd been burning flask.
Pop that flask. You're pretty low. She can just kill you.
You don't even have to worry about like, oh, am I going to waste my flask stacks? Like, there is no such thing as wasting it because, they're free.
And he's dead.
Yeah, Gragas will come in. Flash
That was a
burns.
nice flash. Yeah. Though I feel like he might have been able to get out with just his deceive. There.
Yep. Bomb lane, Soraka's getting pretty low. She does have to, land those Qs so she can get health back so she can continue to heal Kennen. Also, she has
and
a
there
biscuit.
she goes, landing a double Q.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to do it, land a double Q. She also has a biscuit, though, which would be useful because she's also out of mana, and she would get, health and mana back by popping that biscuit.
You get 10 mana.
It's something.
And nope, that was someone else popping health potions.
Because, yeah, Soraka's W costs, like, I think, 10 mana in addition to the health cost. So, popping biscuit gives you another, Soraka W.
So, she's maxing her Q first, not her W. She doesn't know.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't know.
So mid lane, Master Yi comes in, but Tryndamere will spin out and get away. But yeah, like you were saying, Soraka maxing Q doesn't actually affect the heal on your Q, just the cooldown and damage. The heal comes from the W. Oh, Kennen flashing in, gets the empowered auto, hits the W, and will be able to get the kill.
Kennen needs to back off. Soraka won't be able to heal him much longer.
Soraka's officially out of health. She could die to a minion any second now.
You do not want to dive that.
Yeah. You really don't have the potential to tower dive right now. Although Gragas coming out making it easier for you will make it possible. Tryndamere's there. He's got no ult, no flash. You just gotta run out of it. Why does he go back in?
He just walks back in and die.
Oh! Why did he go back in? I don't understand why.
I bet he thought he had the crits. What
No,
a shame.
you were one hit from
Show
death.
us
It
what
doesn't
good
matter how well
RNG
you
does for
crit.
you.
If you're one hit from death, you're gonna die.
Oh, he thought he was 6 probably as well. I bet he thought he was ulti. And Nunu just walks in and dies to cannon.
Yeah.
Trying this ice blast at Soraka.
Yeah, very solid start by Ionia. Freljord making some questionable plays. Anivia wasting mana and her E on the Wukong
Everything
clone.
on the clone.
Yeah, good use of the clone because, you know, Wukong did get stunned, so his lack of movement wasn't suspicious. And she burnt, you know, her abilities on the clone rather than him. Zed being chased up by Tryndamere. You know, Tryndamere is level 6
Getting
now.
laughed at.
So, you know, you gotta worry about the level 6 Tryndamere.
Oh. Just spotting out that gank. He still has a flask he can pop. He should probably pop that. Or a health potion, or one of them.
Let's see. There it
we
goes.
go.
He's burning that flask, getting some mana, getting some health. We are seeing that Anivia has gotten her tier, but you know she's gotta get that stacking up, and then usually you also see Anivia get a Rod of Ages in addition. So it's gonna be a while before she really starts stacking up and hitting really hard. But she's still ahead of Wukong in CS. You're seeing
Ooh,
Zed
Master
get a
looking to
BF
gank at
sword.
Tryndamere, but that's kinda silly. He has full, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Full
You can
Fury,
kinda
so
crit
he
your
gets
face off.
almost guaranteed crits.
Let's see. Oh, let's see how much crit he's running. He's running 5% crit chance right now. No, he's only running 3%. Never mind. He's not running that much.
A
stun lands on the-
10% from Avarice Blade,
Yeah, he's running 3%.
3% from runes.
Probably holds some crit damage though.
No, if you get Tryndamere with full crit runes, you can get like 55% crit chance. No, above that, if you like, you can get like 60% crit chance. I think if you get a Brawler's Glove and full crit runes plus max fury, you get like 60% crit chance level 1. We do see Gragas ganking, Kennen pulling out the ult, not able to finish off Ashe. He gets exhausted, he's getting chased down, won't be able to do much. He goes out and down
burns
for
his
the
heal.
count. Tryndamere does survive after burning ult. Zed will be able to stay in lane and possibly kill the tower. Wukong being forced out of lane, recalling.
And we got teleport coming in.
Dragon being hovered over by Gragas. Freljord might be going for it. They're putting some wards down around it. They do see that pink ward, but not clear it because they want the dragon. Nunu pretty good at just tanking the dragon for his team. He just queues up and heals it all back. Yeah, an interesting start by Zed. He went with the BF sword over getting like a Bilgewater Cutlass into Bork. But considering how little tanks he's going to be dealing with, the main threats are going to be, Ashe, Anivia, and Tryndamere. There isn't much need for the percent damage.
Mushroom just went to gank mid, but instead lost half his health to tower. I find that silly.
Yeah, that is just what happens when you overextend. Zed will be dodging that stun pretty easily.
Oh, he's coming in from behind. We got Nivea's teleporting away.
Yep, and Wukong was also heading there, but he was pretty far behind E.
And Yi also choosing to go BF Sword instead of completing his Devour.
Yeah, you need to finish that Devour first
playing
thing.
80 carries, that is, if you can buy a BF Sword, you must buy a BF
Oh,
Sword.
Soraka will tank the Ash arrow in the face, which is pretty much the worst possible thing, is the Ash or the Soraka tanking stuff. Soraka never wants to be the tank. And
she needed to turn around and press Q during that double root.
Yeah. Or press Alt as well. She also had her Alt up. There were, it's just the thing with, so Zed ulting will, yep, and right as the Tryndamere ult wears off. Okay.
Soraka still hasn't figured out that doubling the W gives you more health. Oh, we got a 1v1, Yi versus Gragas.
Gragas has used all of his abilities and can no longer really deal with the DPS of Yi. But he does.
And then he just sits there, runs into the fully charged arrow, and dies.
I mean, if he hadn't stopped, he probably could have killed Gragas before his cooldowns came off. But he just stopped there for a couple seconds for reasons unknown to me. Wukong not doing well against his Anivia. She's up 20 CS on him, and he...
Yi, please, stop building other items. Finish Devour. Please, Yi. It is your core item in the jungle.
At this point, I'm questioning if he's even going to be building Devour at all. Because, you know, you want to get early and get stacking. When you're waiting this long to finish it, you're not going to be getting Save Devour for the longest time. And Kennen gets pretty low. Soraka is cut off, but they focus onto Kennen, giving Soraka a chance. But nope, Gragas will knock her back. They get the kill. Wukong making some nice jukes to avoid the stun, but has to back off as Anivia gets to her tower. Here
And
comes
that massive 4K
game.
lead that Ionia had is now gone.
Yeah, it's only down to about 1k, which isn't really much. Oh, Anivia flashing too early. Have to wait for the Alpha Strike to come through and then flash to get away from Yi. Instead, just brings Yi with them. They will, you know, just kill the egg. Anivia doesn't really do much when they have two people that can do plenty of damage in that amount of time.
Kennen wanting to get a 1v1 out, and you know, Nash being like, no, I'd rather just fight my support who can just slow you, make you cry.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Nunu... Oh wait, here comes Yi in the mid lane, fighting Tryndamere, backing off, knowing Tryndamere will just ult or force, and yeah, here comes Gragas, so Yi having to flash away, using his smite to get the speed boost.
Alright, a quick tip for all you Soraka players, level up your W. It's what gives you the health bonus.
Yeah. Gragas will not die to that.
You need one more Q.
Yeah. Kennen making use of the slow, trying to get out of there. Soraka tanking. Kennen burning ults will force the focus off Soraka, but he will die in the meantime. Once again, Soraka.
And Jondor walks up to die.
Well, yeah, just the Ash range.
Alright. Oh, dark.
Burning
is he gonna
ults a
spin in the
little
tower?
early there.
No, he had to pop it, because the XQ would have killed him there.
Okay.
Oh, the spinning slash.
Kenny, where's the Q? That will save him with the Q. Here comes Wukong with Ghostblade. It is enough to help him catch up.
Blue team's turret has been
Now, I'm not sure why Wukong started Ghostblade. I think, you know, Ravenous Hydra would be a better start, considering he's laning against Anivia, who's not building any armor.
I don't know what half these guys are building or skilling.
Yeah, the Zed, Yi, Wukong, very weird builds. A bit more standard from Freljord.
Not really. Rextrep has 2 points in Consume, 3 points in Blood Boil, and 3 points in Ice Blast.
I was looking at eyes, I wasn't looking at
yet.
the skills. But yeah, that's odd. If you want to max a single ability, not, you spread the points out. You want to max a single ability, get really strong.
Jondor is not he looks to be maxing his heal last at this rate. He just took a point in E instead of his heal.
This is really, really weird Soraka stuff.
He's like coming out.
Ash ults comes out
and an
too
arrow
late,
hits.
and they really shouldn't be fine. This is 3v2. They don't have a Nivea there with them. Ash likely going to be assassinated by Zed. She will be flashing out. Zed should not be able to kill her with the mark. Nunu ult doesn't get the full channel as everyone manages
Yi
to
is
get
not
out.
coming over to help, however.
Soraka ult comes out too late. No Yi, no Wukong.
These are amazing plays going out right now. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it was
Tryndamere
just...
spinning in. Kennen running away. And, slow.
He might be tower diving. He does have
Double
ult.
oil.
He's going to get one. There's the ult. That should be the other. Now he's going to be able to get out of tower range, pop that heal. Pops the heal too early, I think. Actually, the heal was
I don't
fine.
think he popped the heal.
Yeah, it wasn't the heal. You're right. It was...
Too much tower damage.
Yep.
It keeps scaling up.
Like, I saw him pop heal while ult was still on, so I was like, oh, he popped early, but then, like, after, I was like, oh, wait, the ult wore off, so it doesn't matter. He got killed.
Alright, Yi went for a warrior build instead of Devourer. I guess he doesn't like that amazing late game Yi power.
Yeah, it makes his E and passive proc twice on every other auto.
Wukong in the jungle getting his butt handed to him by
Yeah,
Gragas.
pop that Ghost Plate and get running. Use the speed boost. Use the... What are you doing going that way? Oh.
I think he's trying to suicide. Or back, apparently.
I don't know what he's...
And now he's flashing.
And Gragas will be
That
able
is
to catch
very
up to him
obvious.
any second now. Here, yep.
And he decides the ult.
Here comes Tryndamere, but not really able to get in range of the Zed. Ash is going to... Yeah, he's just too strong for her to take on, but Revenge Kill does go out to Nunu.
It's a shame Yi did not have any lifesteal there.
Yeah, he is not completing items, which is a problem. Like, he got, the Chilling Smite, then got BF Sword, then got Zeal, and he got Boots and Warrior. So he's really taking his time completing items. He has a couple of half items there that are helping him as much as they could be if they were full items.
Alright. Honestly, if you wanted to go for Static Shiv with that Zeal, he might as well have gone, whatever, other item, Avarice Blade, for the extra gold from farming.
Yeah. Oh, Anivia will have her egg popped, puts the wall down to protect her, though.
Wukong
Gives
pops
time
his
for
ulti
Tryndamere.
after the Zed dies, and then he stops popping his ulti.
Yeah. Just a bit confused on the plays here. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. They're trying to catch that Soraka, but she's very much out of range. They might just have to push the lane in. They can't really find one. They're all going to be out of range, so just shove the lane in, see if you can get a tower dive or just siege the tower down.
Yi is currently being silenced by Soraka right as the pause comes out.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, for everyone in Twitch, let me know what you think of the announcer pack, because I like it, but I realize, stream-wise, you guys may not like the new announcer pack, so let me know what you think about it. Like, leave a message in
I
Twitch.
don't think anyone is alive in the Twitch stream.
So we do see that Ash is much farther ahead than Kennen at the moment. Kennen only has his Blade of the Ruin King, and then I'm not entirely sure what he's building out of the recurve bow, but he hasn't finished his boots yet. Ash has gotten Infinity Edge, gotten her boots, gotten a Zeal, So she's got, pretty good crits. Well, Ashe doesn't crit, but they do go into, her passive and her Q and whatnot for damage. I'm just realizing there are a lot of people who have not gotten boots this game, or like only sitting on tier 1 boots.
Alright, let's count who has boots. There is boots on Anivia, Gragas, Tryndamere, Ashe, and none on Nunu.
Yeah, Soraka gets caught out and killed. Kennen will be able to solo out the Ashe, but he's not going to be able to last long as soon as Tryndamere can spin in.
I wouldn't really call that a 1v1, I would call that a Soraka says you don't die, Kennen.
Yeah, I guess. She was technically not really in range, but yeah, she was able to get some healing off.
This Wukong is being really afraid to use his ulti, it looks like. He doesn't want to... Right now, he could easily all-in that, Anivia. And he's maxing Nimbus Strike last, one of the best skills to max.
His Q, yeah, that is...
And... Well...
Yep.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I think today Wukong learned that Anivia the wall gives vision.
Anivia Wall does give vision. Zed tower diving Ashe will get her and barely get out alive after taking a lot of tower damage. Zed, or not Zed, Yi in the top lane will be in a 1v2. Tryndamere and Anivia can't really do anything.
Yep, Jondor does not know that you max W first on Soraka.
Yeah, so there are a couple of people maxing weird. You were saying you were talking about Wukong, Soraka, Nunu, all maxing odd paths for their abilities.
Cannon at least has the right idea. He's maxing W first, which is proper on AD carry Cannon. You want that in powered auto attack.
Wukong burns Ghostblade, but ultimately can't get in range to attack Nunu. Bomb lane Gragas coming in 1v2, waiting for Ashe to catch up. Kennen running away, Soraka taking a lot of damage. Kennen going in after Soraka almost dies, or is dead. Can't quite get in range of the Ashe, will not be able to get the kill. Puts the stun on Gragas. Really having trouble keeping off of him though, and Gragas doing some big burst damage, but Ken's got the DPS, and eventually the DPS outweighs the bursts from Gragas.
And that's why you picked AD carry Kennen. Stuns. Stuns. And stuns.
What is it, like every 5 hours?
Meanwhile, however, top lane, Tryndamere is playing Tryndamere properly now.
Zed will not get the assassination onto Anivia, almost dying in the process. And yes, you're right, Tryndamere is definitely playing Tryndamere, already on an inhibitor tower. They're picking for Soraka to stop him, but Soraka can't do shit to Tryndamere. So they, that doesn't really help them having Soraka go there, so she's not going to. Tryndamere will get the tower, get away completely safe. And so now they have an exposed inhibitor, and they lost a lot in top lane. We do see Anivia is getting near the end of her ramping up. She's only got about 100 more stacks to go on the Archangel staff. And then Raw of Ages is at 8 out of 10 stacks. So she's pretty close to being maxed out in those mana stacky items, and she will hit a pretty big power spike when they do. Tryndamere will survive thanks to ult, and then they quickly kill Kennen, and then Soraka is mostly easy pickings from there. She's using her ult and Q to try to get some heals back, but she just can't do any damage, so she still dies eventually.
Yeah, and me, rather than cleaning up, chooses to go and try to chase the Ashe. Now he sees a kill, but there's a Nunu there now, and a Tryndamere.
He's running out there. Assault comes
Ooh,
out,
an arrow
will miss. Zed going in. He does have ult. Will put the mark on her. Gets her pre-roll. Uses the dash out. Tryndamere almost dying as well. He could have stayed and fought that. Instead, he runs into Gragas. But Gragas can't fight him either. He will be able to get the Gragas kill with Ignite. Tryndamere recalling, but no one going after him. Yi going after the Nunu. Nunu will not be able to get to Zed as he flashes over the wall. Tryndamere coming in with no ult. Fighting Yi. Yi will be able to quickly make him regret that. Gragas fighting Yi, scared away by the Zed.
Big plays happened there, my friend. Zed outplaying the Ash Arrow, and then killing her. Tryndamere, unfortunately, he burned his ulti trying to chase down the... when he was fighting the cannon.
Yep.
After all the stuns that came out against him.
I'm not sure why he went in on the Yi, knowing Yi would one-shot him.
He probably thought he could get a crit off, and oh, unfortunate. The kill goes to Soraka instead of... oh.
Anivia will live through Egg, and then...
whoa.
Yep, we'll be able to kill Wukong with relative ease after the
Wukong?
Egg.
Did he back off after the egg?
He was
After
one
the
auto
egg.
attack from death, and Anivia was at roughly the same health she is now. So, yeah. Astro coming in, only hits Kennen, doesn't get to the dragon, and it's really hard to steal dragon with Astro as it won't hit the dragon, it will only hit a champion, and the splash damage is enough to kill dragon. Kennen, nice healing from Soraka, keeping Kennen alive. We'll be able to kill Anivia, but as soon as Raka goes down, Kennen cannot sustain anymore and will die. 2 for 1. So yeah, the gold has not gone very far on either side throughout this game. It's currently about a 2.5k gold lead in favor of Freljord. But Freljord's taking a tower. Ionia really not reacting to that at all. Wukong went top lane, Yi was in the jungle, Zed was sitting there unable to do much in 1v3.
Wukong being pinged out, and will probably get collapsed upon. That is a Titanic Hydra, not a Ravenous Hydra.
And he doesn't have
wants
any
the
health
Ravens.
to back that Titanic Hydra up. If you're going Titanic Hydra, you have to be building health along with it for it to be worth. He doesn't have any health at the moment. Kennen fighting Tryndamere, having to flash away, as will Soraka. Ult comes out, stun, holding him there for a second, but not before he gets the kill on Raka. Kennen will be able to put out the W and stop Tryndamere before he can kill him. And meanwhile, top lane Wukong will be stuck in 1v2, gets stunned up by Ashal and killed. Zed fighting Nunu in the mid lane. Zed getting exhausted, using the shadows to dash away, gets slowed. Nunu really just not letting him do anything. He's popping multiple slows from Randuin's Omen and the... crap, I forgot what that thing was called, but he will be picking up the kill in a second here. And
Yeah,
that was
he should have
righteous.
just kept fighting the Nunu. Like, yeah, Nunu can kill you, but he was fighting him alone. Sure, he would be getting like only one auto off. That one auto with that Bloodthirster and Hydra would probably heal him for around 200 health, which is probably as much damage as the Nunu Ice Blast is doing. So, yeah.
Yeah. And we're still seeing a number of people with no boots. Wukong and Zed, no boots. Wukong and Zed, no boots.
Zed now has his Black Cleaver.
We'll give him some movement.
Tryndamere is going to dunk the Soraka.
Oh, nice root. Yi taking a lot of damage from Anivia. Soraka keeping him alive just barely. He's burning W, not enough to save him. Wukong goes in, 1v3'd, and easily killed. Ashal coming out, trapping Raka. Nice stun from Kennen, but it's not enough to keep Soraka alive. Zed going in, ulting the Anivia, not able to get her or Tryndamere as he burns his ult. And so yeah, this one-by-one strategy of Ionia not working. Kennen barely alive, not really able to stay alive much longer. Ashe just keeps the autos on him. He is slowed by her.
Tryndamere thinking this is whatever, Undertale.
So they will be getting inhibitor. They could go for that second inhibitor, maybe. They are going to have people respawning. So they're not going for the risky inhibitor play. They're trying to go for Baron. Baron is seen because they have those wards in the river. They know they head towards the Baron. Here comes the teleport from Tryndamere. He's going to try to help tank it. Gragas having trouble tanking it. Obviously, he's almost out of health. Tryndamere doing some nice DPS. Anivia ults down. Ashe coming in. They got the DPS. They were able to kill it really quickly once their team gets there.
And I believe this should be the game for the Freljord on this next push.
Yeah, they can easily end the game with Baron here. And they are able to take out Wukong very easily. Tryndamere not getting his dash over the wall. Yi will get away. Looks like Wukong wants... Wukong wants to surrender. Zed will be running into Tryndamere. They get a quick kill on him. Tryndamere dies. The burst is just too fast for him to get his ult off. Not that he would have likely
looking to try to chase him down.
So yeah, that Ionia, they're picking off that Tryndamere, so that's one less Baron they gotta worry about, and there's, Freljord's less likely to push. They only have a 45. But if they're getting caught out like this, that completely cancels out the pick they got on Tryndamere. They're losing a lot here. They got only now Kennen and Wukong to defend base. They got Zed running for his life. He should be an easy kill.
He's gonna get chased down by the Nunu.
Yeah, Nunu finds him. He needs to just fight the Nunu at this point.
Fight the Nunu.
Yeah, no one came with
Fight the Nunu.
So, I mean, the only thing he's got to worry about is those minions.
Super minions are gonna kick his butt though.
The super minions and the Baron buff make all the difference there. And Zed ult will pick up the kill though. Gragas, meanwhile, has a single Superman with Baron buff, but has to back off as soon as Kennen comes by. It's amazing how tanky that Superman is with Baron buff against two Nexus towers. Kennen getting over the wall using the gate. Gragas hopping over it. Not able to catch up to him.
Gragas does not want to fight the stun bot.
Yeah, he does not.
Like, watch how fast that stun comes out during minion when it has like 2 other minion waves comes out. It's nearly instant.
Yeah, because he would get the Runeance procs in addition to the auto attacks. So yeah, he would get stuns very quickly with the, was it once every 5 auto attacks?
Dragon.
Does Kennen get his empowered autos like once every 5 autos, I think?
Yep.
And Tryndamere will run to Yi. Yi will not be able to fight Tryndamere. Tryndamere not even having to burn ult. Now he's burning ult so he can fight Kennen. Kennen trying to kite this out and wait for the ult to wear off. It is off. He gets the stun, gets the kill. Well played, Kennen. Well played.
I'd say that's more well played Tryndamere getting multiple kills.
I mean,
Zed going for the assassination.
It was well played by both. It was just, that was impressive.
Oh, the pop.
And Gragas will be getting the kill.
Nope.
Wukong flashing, trying to get the hell out of there, having trouble doing so.
He's trying to juke over the red buff. He decided he's going to juke right into Anivia, or not.
Now, something I've not seen this game is there are several Wukong players that will, with their clone off of cooldown, they'll just stand still and they'll think it's the clone and run off in a different direction, and then you can run for real. But we've yet to see. That
is high-level Wukong play, making people think you're cloning when you're not.
Exactly. That's just what you gotta do sometimes. He could have done potential juking if he had used the clones in a couple different spots and tried, pretending to have his clone out when he didn't. Oh, Yi getting stunned up.
Yi getting stunned and nearly killed instantly.
Almost. Wow, yeah. Yi is just unable to survive, it looks like here. He is having real trouble.
Zed having a stun to the face now. Ooh, that was a double proc. That's when you get the Q damage and then the stun damage from Anivia. Soraka nearly dead. Yi nearly dead.
Wukong, not really.
Oh! Dead.
Wow. Wukong not even trying to fight Trinmere until Kennen gets there. But Trinmere almost killing Wukong. Nice Nunu ult coming out. They're going to be able to get the kill. Zed hops right into the Anivia ult and gets himself killed. Kennen will be finally able to finish off Tryndamere, who killed Wukong. But now it's Kennen versus 4 people. With ult, maybe he can assassinate Anivia and Ashe if he gets really, really lucky. Let's see what happens here.
There's some issues. Many people on Ionia keep dying with their ultimates up.
Yeah, if your ult is up when you die, especially in a team fight type scenario, that is a very large mistake. Kennen gets stunned, burning ult, but it's not enough to save him. Soraka's up, she can't really do anything though solo. Here comes Yi, maybe she can keep Yi alive while he tries to 1v4, but...
No, Yi does not have the proper healing because Soraka didn't level heal enough, I don't think.
Yeah, and Gragas runs into base, Zed comes in, the assassination is not enough to kill anybody. He will finally get Ashe as Wukong comes in to help him. They get the Agnivia pops.
Mushroom.
So they have driven off Freljord for the moment, but they have 3 dead inhibitors. Basically, they're going to be stuck for the next, like, 3 minutes doing nothing but killing minions. Freljord's going to be free to do whatever they want, take Baron, or just try to end it with all these minion waves they have.
They should just take the free Baron and then end with the minions. There's nothing I should be able to do about it.
Yeah, once you lose 3 inhibitors, I have never seen anyone come back from that. I've seen it almost happen, but never actually happened. You lose 3 inhibitors, the game's basically over. You get not only a minion, super minion in every wave, but it's actually 2 super minions per wave.
Minion dying. Oh, he runs back through into
Oh, go! Kennen, I'm really liking some of the hiding by this Kennen. Zed will dodge the stun, going to try to find Anivia, but she gets a lot of damage on him. When that ult procs, it's not enough to kill her, and he is not able to stay on her, knowing that Freljord be coming to assist her. Freljord, just Nunu and Ashe, going to solo this
Baron is behind you. Oh! Anivia almost signed to Baron. That would have been amazing.
She put the Baron aggro when she popped her ult, and she wasn't even an assist on the Baron. Oh, man. So yeah, Freljord has Baron and super minions. They can end the game at any point for the most part. Just come in as a team and you'll
Yi about to get dunked on. Yi getting dunked on. Yi got
Flash, dash, there's the kill. Tryndamere going in.
Whoop.
Trying to get on
Wukong getting dunked on.
Switching over to Zed. Zed is dead. Wukong alive, but not for long. Kennen trying to fight Tryndamere. Not really able to do anything because Trin will just pop ult and then the game ends before anything else can happen.
Overall, it was a really strong early game from Ionia, but it just fell apart instantly.
Yeah, it was, yeah, like you said, really strong laning phase, but as soon as laning phase ended, everything seemed to just go bad for Ionia.
No, they were only winning for the start of laning phase, and they started losing in laning phase after getting a 4K gold lead.
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah. I really did enjoy watching some of those ADC Kennen plays though. Yeah, the juking and the stuns to save for at the last second. That was pretty entertaining to
Civ
watch.
HG would have been proud.
Indeed.
Civ HG would have been proud. Brushy, juky.
But yeah,
Tryndamere taking the most damage by surprise.
interesting.
That ulti.
Yep.
No, it's just the ulti.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, I'm almost dead. Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Waste an extra 4,000 damage on me while I can't die, please.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't really see much about that game other than Ionia. Really just made some not great decisions with how to handle their lead and how to handle, like, rotations and positioning and fights. They were able to, in the head-on matchups in the lanes, they were coming out ahead for the most part. But when it came, to rotations and ganking and stuff like that, and moving for objectives, they just really fell apart at that point. Freljord was kind of the opposite. They just, for the most part, were, grouping up to do things and were winning because of it. Yeah. Unless you got anything else to say, I think that's all we got for game one.
Yep.
Okay, so well done, Freljord, with the first game victory. Game two will be starting in just a couple minutes, guys. So